So this is an amazing view, but actually, more than that, what I wanted to show you is how a very well planned out house comes together. Immediately upon entry of this construction, you can see things that most other people don't lay out on the floor. You've got your ducting in the floor, so you know the air conditioning system is just a little bit beyond most typical construction. And everything, look at the chalk lines, keep everything straight, so all your cabinets, all your walls are always straight. Somebody comes back in here and sweeps this side out, cleans this up every night. You don't find this in every house you go through. And it might be just a little bit dark there. I get back towards the window here. You'll see what I'm talking about, these chalk lines. Now, there's only one thing that I'm a little disappointed with, is with all of this forethought, and somebody actually forgot to run a line right here. So this is something that should actually have been done beforehand, and then it would be stubbed up there correctly, but it looks like they've probably got a separate line for something they've got to draw out there. Now, you've weakened the entire slab by cutting into it like this, and so you've cut through your metal. Your steel's been disengaged there. There's a reason why we put that in there, to keep everything together. And so actually, usually, this is one of the very best builders in St. George. I'm actually surprised to see that in one of his houses. Guess I'd probably put this video up. I might be in big trouble, because I was actually gonna talk about how this is an amazing builder. He usually thinks everything out very well. If you look at this, everything, they must have added something after the fact there. It's kind of a bummer. Because when you put this kind of money into a house and that kind of money into concrete and steel, you really don't want to cut that after you pour it. You want it to be poured with everything you need underneath it, stubbed up the way it should be, so you don't have to move anything. It's pretty common though for guys in town, builders in this town, to accidentally stub something in the wrong place and need to cut the concrete to move it over. It always weakens the slab, and it's better if you could avoid it. Everything is super duper straight in these houses though. This is why you'll find his houses are so beautifully straight. All the lines, all the moldings fit, the cabinets fit, everything fits perfectly because of all of this extra time he spends up here chalk marking. See all these chalk lines, all your straight lines, the way everybody knows what's straight. Comes back in here, throws a level on stuff, and makes sure things are level at the end of the day. And if it's not, he makes his people come back and re-level up. Very good idea if you want to build a good square house. And square's everything when you start putting cabinets in corners. So anyway, if you'd like to know more about this house or any other house in this beautiful St. George, I am Shane Wood, local real estate agent for over 29 years. I've been licensed since 1991. And before that, I was a contractor's son. So I've seen construction for years. I know all about all of this stuff, and I'd be glad to help you. Give me a call, 435-632-2446.